ladies. I am here for you. So we're gonna go live. My chat is freaking out. Stop it again. I don't know if that's why. Yeah. Just connect to my controller real quick, and then we'll start thing. Okay, it's connected. Close that out. Let me open up Steam. This may take me a second while I quickly set up Steam controls or Steam input. So it's. I haven't looped this, by the way. It's just playing it again. Right. Edit layout. Does it even have? There's no way I'm under the event as controller, right? Gamepad. Keyboard and mouse. Edit layout. Press O to be space. Joysticks. Right click R3 to be crouch. Square to be that one. Left mouse click. That's kind of it for now. So let's pause the music. This was a 20-minute version. What is it, just on loop for 20 minutes? Let's start playing the game. Let me switch scene to gaming. That's it lagging there because I was trying to boot a game while switching scene. We'll be there. We should be in game in a minute. Just turn this up a little bit. Cause my OBS to stop working. I'll stop responding. So let's capture that, and then yeah. But yeah, today we're going to also be watching Raw on Netflix. So yeah, so I was excited for that. I may stream on the Discord, most likely I will. But I'll also be streaming it on the stream, but I will not be showing it. I will just be watching it on thing. Just waiting for the game to load up. It's going to take a minute. My microphone has probably gone quiet as well. Let me just turn that up as well. This will take me a minute while I do this real quick. System sound. Sound, and then I turn this up because Susan seems to reset my audio down. All right, there we go. Okay. There we go. It's lagging. That's because I need to turn the game down to medium. Just tab out of it and tab into it. There we go. Okay, I think you guys can see it. Let's double check. You can. Alright. Just double check the audio. That's better. Right. So I'm gonna start a new game. Yes. Here we go. Dear Riley, if you're reading this, you won't see me again, unless it's in the next life. Wish you could have told me everything. I don't know how much time I have, and there is still so much I have to do before I'm gone. This letter serves two purposes. This letter serves two purposes: to say goodbye and bequeath. I love that word. Bequeath you my house in Kensdale. This new part may be a mistake, and gods forgive me if it is. When you settle in, there's something in the attic I need to pass on to you. Look for a tip, but know that once you watch it, there's no turning back. Stay safe, my dear. With you always, Aunt Kate. So here we go. There's another game as well I'm going to be playing as well, which is called Her Story, which I will need to write down a piece of paper and do some investigating, so yeah. I will be doing that as well. Yeah, I'm excited for that. So, this game uses save icons. Cool. All right. Also, the game doesn't lag. It shouldn't. I did play it off stream, and it didn't lag. So we'll see what it's like on stream. Well, especially with OBS open. So yeah, this game uses an autosave feature. Do not quit or turn off the power when this is active. Okay. Whoa, that is high sensitivity. All right. Let me turn down the sensitivity for a little bit. A minute. Can I turn down the sensitivity? Input. Let's turn this down a tab. That's a bit better. Okay. So we're in here. That's the letter we just had. There's lots of stuff here. Okay, we have some symbols. Okay, sensitivity is still really high. We'll turn this down to 20. That's better. Dear Miss Park, I know it's been a long time since you've seen me. I swear the library was sometimes the only place I felt safe. I'll always be grateful to you for that. For being someone I knew I could trust. I need that again, to trust. 2 years ago, my little brother Jordan disappeared. Just poof, gone. My parents were never the same, and now they're gone too. They just didn't get over the grief. It broke their hearts, and eventually, it killed them. The police figured someone snatched Jordan off the street, that some crazy guy lured him away, a freak occurrence. You know, a regular old suburban tragedy, but I know there's something more to it. And I know you know it too. I thought I was alone. Nobody believed me when I tried to bring it up, but I heard about that kind of research. I was like, okay. That kind of research. You do that normal kind of blah 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 blah. Okay. School records, behavioral complaints, make apps to review cold cases, disappearances. Don't be a stranger. I'm your neighborhood something. He used to watch that show. You know it. You know, it was really sweet at first. I remember that. I remember that you used to tell your families, the younger kids, to watch it. It was, I don't know, wholesome, I guess. And then it just got weird. I'll find Jordan standing in front of the TV like he was in a trance, and it was like that little girl was talking to him. She said some really weird stuff. I know most of the people around here don't believe in that kind of work you do. In the kind of work you do, not at the library. The other kind of work, they just don't want to face the truth that something really evil was here. Can we meet and talk? I don't want to write anything here, and I feel like someone's watching me. Sincerely, Joanne Cook. And then just some post-it notes. Okay, so I guess let's grab this tape and let's play it. Amanda the Adventurer.
Hi, I'm Amanda.
Hi, Amanda.
And I'm Wooly.
Today we're going to make an apple pie.
I have to type
favorite is
on my
peach
keyboard for
pie.
this. So
What's
but
your favorite kind of pie?
my favorite kind of pie is an apple pie.
That sounds delicious. Today we're going to make an apple pie. First, we need to cut the apples. Do you know what we can use to cut the apples?
A knife.
Good job! We can use a sharp knife.
I don't think we're supposed to do that by ourselves.
It's always good to be brave when you're by yourself.
Sure.
Look, I'm a pirate. Haha.
That doesn't seem safe.
Okay, Willie, let's cut the apple. That was hard. We have almost everything we need to make our pie. We just need some sugar. Do you know where we keep the sugar? Is it in the pantry, the refrigerator, or the sink?
It is in the pantry.
Great! Let's make a pie.
The cupboard in the UK, we say, but sure.
Smell the apples and cinnamon? Okay, it's time to bake a pie. First, preheat the oven to 425.
I don't think we should be using the oven by ourselves. We should always ask a parent to help.
I'm not sure where they are right now. We're on our own, Willie. First, preheat the oven to 425 degrees. Then, put the apples into the pie tin. Now, put it in the oven and bake it for 40 minutes. Our pie is ready! I can't wait to eat it! Willie, let's have some pie!
So is it 420? Oh. Well, hello. Okay, so we need to set 420, and then was it 15 minutes? 20 minutes? I'm gonna say 40 minutes. 20 minutes. We'll say 20 minutes and we'll see what happens from there. So you need an apple. There's an apple, right? Yeah. Sometimes apples and tomatoes and games look the same, so. Oh, shit, I didn't have the time. What the fuck? Oh, God. Grab apple. Put that. Grab apple. Crouch. Put it in there. Am I stupid? Yes, I am. Okay. Set this to 20. Okay. 40 minutes then, we'll guess. I forgot what she said. I know she said 425. Fuck it, 40 minutes. Oh! Oh. The game's frozen. And the game crashed. Fantastic. Alright. I don't know why the game crashed, but it did. So that was interesting. It'll take a minute to launch it. Mandangle Dog Games, Dread XP, positively something. Okay. Continue. Use lots of feature, please don't turn off the game, blah 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 blah. Am I gonna have to fill in the entire thing again? Do I have to listen to that one tape again? Yes. Also, my control stopped working. There we go.
Hi, friends. I'm Amanda.
And
Oh, he
I'm
just gave us this tip
Wooly.
straight away.
What
Okay.
do you like best about your neighborhood?
My neighborhood. Oh.
That's great! I like that there are so many friends in my neighborhood. Today, I want to send something special to my friend. First, I need to go to the store
Your
to buy
friends are
them a
scared
card.
like I am.
Do you know where the store is?
The store is. Store is here.
Good job! Let's go to the store. Let's
I need
pick
to
out a
update my sub goal, by
card.
the way. It's now
My
5
friend
to
helped
10.
me when
So.
I was sad. What kind of card should I send them? Great! I found the perfect
Thumbs up card.
Time for the next errand. When friends do nice things, it's
That's not the
important
game
to
lagging,
thank
by the way.
them.
That is just
I want to get
she's
my
lagging.
friend a special treat.
Can I have a special treat?
I want to get my friend a special treat. Where can I buy a treat for my friend?
Oh, God, I don't know. A bakery.
Good job! Let's go get that treat.
Mmm. Everything smells so good.
I want to buy my friend some cookies. Can you show me where the cookies are? Those look so tasty! We just have one more stop in the neighborhood. The package is ready for my friend. They live pretty far from me, so we need to mail it.
Wow, it's getting late. Most of the stores are closed. We probably can't send that now.
I have to send this to my friend. It's time to go to the post office.
Why does she
Send
look
this
like
package
Mickey
to my
Mouse from some
friend.
angles?
Their name is... Wait, I don't remember. Can you help me?
We can come back tomorrow. You don't have to send that now.
No, I have to send this to my friend. Help me. Who does the package need to go to? Great work! Now we can send
That
this
one's
to
the
my
name
friend.
of the aunt. Who's
I
Kate.
hope she likes the cookies.
Blah blah blah. Written by Amy. Rebecca Coulson. Hamlin. Follow us to fun. Piano. So it depends on how am I supposed to know how to play this post? Okay, I'm gonna cheat here. I'm gonna kind of Google this. I just searched up piano puzzle, not Amanda the Adventurer. I'm sure if it comes up though. Probably will, to be honest. Nope, just Black Ops 6. CBF. Oh, F8 facade. It's also facade. Should we play facade? Okay. Oh, game's crashed again. God, why does it keep crashing? Alright, let me play it on low then. It shouldn't keep crashing like this. I don't know why it keeps crashing. I don't know what it is with the game, but every time I keep doing a puzzle, it just keeps crashing. So I'll try put it in low and then see what happens when I put it in low. Mangle more games, dread XP, positively spooky. Can I? That's not what I want. There we go. Disable, re-enable. No, that shouldn't change the thing. I'll do that when I get into it. I'm gonna say it's a low just so I can see if the game still crashes. Also, when my phone dies, by the way, I won't be able to read chat for a little bit until and when my phone starts to die, I won't be able to read chat for a little bit, so yeah. Options, graphics. Yeah, betting low now. What's this one? Oh no, accidents.
Oh, it's you. Whatever you do, don't...
Oh no! Wooly had an accident! An accident is when something bad happens,
I feel like
but it's
you
not
did the
anybody's
accident.
fault. Accidents can happen in your house, at school, at the playground. You can get hurt almost everywhere. At 3:45 this afternoon, we were playing and Wooly tripped and fell.
3:45.
Where on Wooly does it look like he got hurt?
His dick! I'm gonna put dick and see what happens.
That part of Wooly looks fine.
You looked!
That's right! Wooly hurt his knee.
She
Who
looked.
can help when you
I put
are
his
hurt?
dick and she's like, that bit looks fine. She looked.
I don't think they can help.
Alright, okay.
Don't you want to help Wooly?
Fine.
Let's take Wooly to the hospital.
I put
to
Amanda
see a
twice and she
doctor.
gets started getting triggered about it.
Which room should we go into to find the right doctor to help Wooly?
Why am I seeing 3:45 and then 6:20? Okay. Bones.
Come on, let's get Wooly fixed up.
Amanda, this really hurts. When is the doctor going
The
to...
doctor isn't here right now. Let's see how we can help Wooly. Which tool can we use to check Wooly's injury? The heart monitor, the x-ray machine, or the scale?
Thanks, phone, for comedic timing. My phone's weirdly got this weird comedic timing.
Right! Now we can look at Wooly's bones.
It's created by Sam Colton. Oh, so it was his daughter. Is his daughter or wife? I'm assuming daughter. Rebecca Colton. So is Rebecca Sam's wife, daughter? 2001. Hamlin. Oh no. Accidents. Okay, time. So I saw 6:20. Yeah, I'm just using one else this one. Okay, I'm getting nothing from 6:20. It was at 3:15. No, 3:45, sorry. Only got injured at 3:45. Will it crash when I complete this? Because it has for the other two. No, it didn't crash. Alright. Well, that says 3:15, so whatever. I've set this one at 6:20. Oh, do I have to get all the clocks to... Shit, I don't remember what the other one was.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, you don't have time on it.
That's right! Willie hurt his knee. Who can help?
Still no time on that one.
Let's take Willie.
6:20 on that clock.
Come on, let's get Willie fixed up.
Oh! 10:50.
That's right. Now we can look at.
It's 10:50. This one's not got... Oh, it's not got an arm on the other one, there's this one. Oh, no, it hasn't. Shit. How do I get the arm for it, then?
Thank you, but that's not my favorite flower.
Oh. Fuck. I guess I can try maybe later. I don't know if that's going to save that there, though. Where would I find the clock? Whoa. Tick tock, tick tock. Catching up with Sam. Sam Colton. Oh, there it is. No, what does that say? Sam Colton wasn't expecting to be a father to a town icon, but last summer it became clear that Amanda... Okay, so Sam Colton's the dad of a Rebecca. I also found the hand which I threw by accident. Now I've lost it. Shit. I have to start again because I accidentally fucking... Oh god, my phone started to say it's dying. Right, I won't be able to read the chat if anyone's in the chat, by the way, so... Spoiler alert, for anyone wondering what the thing is on this. Well, we've got... Actually, should we... I don't know. Fun fact though, this game, it kind of has the same story as There Was No Game Wrong Dimensions, where it's basically this game was made in at a horror jam, a horror game jam. Okay, so I'm assuming your favorite color is probably red, which is this one.
Thank you, but that's not my favorite flower.
Well, fuck my life. Okay, so this one was... Oh, God, I've got to fucking go through this again. Okay, so it was knee.
That's right!
And Amanda, stop it, Doc. Toe.
Let's take...
So 620 I remember.
Come on! Let's get Wooly...
1050.
That's right! Now we can...
Oh, shit, fuck, I forgot the other one in the hallway. No. I remember all of them. 345.
That's right!
I'm one-handing this now.
Let's...
Yeah, so 620, and then he was injured at
Come on,
345.
Let's get Wooly... That's right! Now we can...
So 345, 620. So, 3... 345. $6.20. There you get the hand, which is stuck this paper on that says catching up with Sam. And this needs to be 1050. No. 1050. Yes. Or not. Is there a digital clock anywhere? I just haven't set. Oh, here. PM 10. Oh, 10:50. Shit. Oh, wait, hold on. Is there a time on this? Could try 12:20. Okay, I'm gonna have to cheat this one once, make sure I'm not in chat. Yep, not in chat. The Adventurer Grand Clock code. 5:15. So 5. Ah, okay, so the game does seem to just crash every time I like get a tape. Oh god, why? That's annoying and weird. When I played, it was weird because when I played on stream, it never did that. It never crashed, but it's only when I'm playing on stream for some reason. If it crashes again, I'll just watch the video on it. Do we play more? Okay, we'll play a bit more. We'll see. Whoa, man's face went a bit weird there. We'll see what happens when we play a bit more. Yes, if you guys don't, if everyone what type of game this is, it's a adventure. Not adventure. It's a horror / puzzle game. So like every safe 826. So the safe 826. That's not a safe. That's not a safe. Safe. Alright, fuck it.
And I'm Amanda.
And I'm Wooly.
It's such a nice day for a picnic. What's your favorite food to eat at a picnic?
Apple.
Oh,
Just kidding.
I don't like that at all.
Amanda, what's that smell? I've never smelled anything like that.
I don't know, Wooly. You're right. It's a bad smell. What do you think is making that bad smell?
Okay, I'm gonna have to turn my phone off because it's not charging. You.
You're right. This sandwich is stinky because it's rotting. This tree stump is rotting too. Do you know why? Things rot when they are not alive anymore. Do you know what the opposite of alive is?
Dead.
That's right. The tree stump is dead.
Wooly looks
Dead
scared.
is the opposite of alive. Good job! Plants can die if they don't get enough light or water, or if they get a disease.
Let's go back to our nice picnic.
Animals can die in different ways too. Look at poor
What? That's a
Mr. Fox.
gun?
He is dead and rotting. What do you think killed him? The gun, the knife, or the poisonous berries on this bush?
I assume the poisonous berries instead. Oh, good.
I don't think that was it.
Damn. Poisonous berries.
No, it
A
wasn't
knife
that.
killed him?
Look at his funny tongue. He's silly. What killed him? Wouldn't it be nice if he could tell us? Mr. Fox, what made you die?
God, I don't.
It was the ugly old bear trap. Mr. Fox didn't even know what got him until it was too...
Oh, it is a fox. I thought it was a chicken.
Amanda, this has gone too far. I don't like this.
We saw so many things today! A rotting sandwich, a rotting tree stump, and silly old rotting Mr. Fox. Sometimes I feel myself rotting. But it feels far away.
Amanda, nothing is rotten here.
What do you think? Do you think that everything rots?
Of course not, Amanda.
I'm not asking you.
No cheese.
Answer my question.
Be careful.
You don't have to answer
Should
that.
turn you into lamb.
Why won't you answer my question? You have to tell me.
What do I have to tell her?
Don't you want to be my friend? Please, answer my question.
I don't know.
I think it might be too late.
What the fuck? What is that? What the That was Amanda the Adventurer, everybody. Okay. What? Okay, let's watch a video about it, 'cause apparently that was the ending of it. Apparently I've now finished Amanda the Adventurer, so watch a video about it. Switch to Northern Chat, good. Okay, um...
Hey guys, Super Horror Bro Mike.
okay, so it's not showing. Oh, because that's game source. It's a game, I need to open a window capture.
Hey guys, Super Horror Bro Mike here, and in today's video we investigate a series of creepy VHS tapes as we explore the story and secrets of Amanda the Adventurer. This video will take place over 3 distinct segments. Firstly, a basic overview of Amanda's story on a surface level, then a look at each of the 6 secret tapes, and finally a look at the hidden story these tapes reveal.
One sec, let me just go turn my kettle on now. I'll back in a second. I'm back.
While this is not intended to be a theory video, it will at least give you a clear understanding of the story Amanda the Adventurer sets out to tell, and serve as a basis for any potential theory related content I may dive into in the future. So sit back, relax, and let's explore the sinister story of Amanda and her hapless sidekick Wooly.
Oh, it's you. Whatever you do, don't...
Aunt Kate.
Our story opens with a letter addressed to a character called Riley from their Aunt Kate, who recently passed away. Aunt Kate seems troubled, telling Riley she wishes she had been able to tell them everything. She bequeaths them her house as well as a mysterious tape in the attic. However, Kate warns Riley that once they watch the tape, there is no going back. And so, during one stormy night, Riley arrives at the house and heads upstairs to the attic.
Which in real life you should never fucking do.
Everything from toy ovens to a keyboard and talking robot. There are also several locked objects. A chest, lockbox, safe, and a locked closet. At the far side of the room is a work area with a notice board. By taking a look at the information pinned to this board, we learn a little more about Aunt Kate and what she had been up to. We learn that Aunt Kate's full name was Catherine Park, and that she had worked as a librarian at a children's library where she received a certificate
What I will do
of
is I
excellence.
will just keep on muting.
However, outside of her day job, it seems Kate was something of a private investigator and had been working on a case involving a missing child named Jordan. Her client, Jordan's elder sister Joanne Cook, had enlisted Kate's help after her brother disappeared 2 years prior, a tragedy which led to the death of her grief-stricken parents soon after. While police assumed Jordan had been snatched by a random stranger from the street, Joanne believed there was more to her brother's disappearance. Joanne approached Kate for help because she had once frequented the library she worked at and watched the show Amanda the Adventurer at Kate's recommendation. It seems Kate recommended the Amanda show to families who visited her library. However, as Joanne comments, Amanda the Adventurer changed over time and became quite unsettling, developing a hypnotic trance over the children who watched it, including Jordan. The little girl on the show seemed to communicate directly with her brother and said some peculiar things to him. Could this show have something to do with Jordan's disappearance? The note concludes with Joanne mentioning that she knows about the other kind of work that Kate conducts outside of the library, work others don't believe in. She feels she is being watched and asks to meet. This is where the letter ends. A letter that tells us Aunt Kate worked as a private eye, who was potentially involved in supernatural investigation work, and aiding Joanne, whose brother disappeared after watching the Amanda show. After reading through this information, Riley notices a single Amanda the Adventurer tape labelled "In the Kitchen." Beside the tape is a TV with a VHS player, and so Riley loads up the tape and is greeted with a seemingly innocent children's cartoon show.
Hi, I'm Amanda.
And I'm Wooly.
Today we're going to make an apple pie.
My favorite is peach pie.
What's your favorite kind of pie?
At various points during these tapes, the viewer is asked a question. Some questions have neutral answers based on personal preference, while others require the exact answer to be typed out in order to progress. Different answers can lead to different outcomes. To keep things simple in this video, we will be following mostly the correct answers unless deviating for story purposes.
Good job! We can use a sharp knife.
I don't think we're supposed to do that by ourselves.
It's always good to be brave when you're by yourself. Look, I'm a pirate. Haha.
That doesn't seem safe.
As you can see, Amanda and Wooly have very different personalities. Amanda seems excitable and eager to engage with the viewer, while Wooly is more reserved and nervous, worrying about the lack of parental oversight and potential dangers a given situation may present. After watching the first tape, a table appears in the centre of the attic, and atop it sits the toy oven. Beside this oven are a selection of plastic fruits and a cooking dish. Riley must then follow the baking instructions Amanda gave them during a show to make the apple pie. However, upon doing so, the oven does not spit out a delicious apple pie, but rather tape number 2. This one labelled "In Your Neighbourhood." There are several things to take note of during this tape. The first are the disturbing outlines seen on the street. These are eerily similar to the outlines set up to document the position of a body at a crime scene. Next, we notice the bold capital letters on the signs: C, B and F. Take note, as we'll soon need these for an upcoming puzzle. The tape also begins to distort at certain points, revealing that some scenes may not be all that they first seem. The tone of tape 2 is more unsettling, with Amanda appearing worried that she may not be able to mail a package to her friend, and Wooly trying to discourage her from doing so.
Let's send this package to my friend. Their name is... Wait, I don't remember. Can you help me?
We can come back tomorrow. You don't have to send that now.
No, I have to send this to my friend. Help me. Who does the package need to go to?
Amanda forgets her friend's name and asks the viewer to fill in a blank 4-letter space. If we type in the name Kate, then Wooly becomes sad, but Amanda returns to her previous happy self. After watching this tape, we find the toy keyboard has appeared in the centre of the room. To access tape 3, Riley must play the correct sequence of notes. The note sequence is CBF, as highlighted on the tape by the various signs. Tape 3 is labelled "Oh no, accidents," and begins in a startling manner.
Oh, it's you. Whatever you do, don't...
Oh no! Wooly had an accident!
Wooly tries to directly speak with Riley, but is interrupted by Amanda, who has a furious expression on her face. This expression changes when she realizes a viewer is watching. The tape is based around Amanda and the viewer getting Wooly to a hospital to treat his broken leg, a wound it is implied Amanda herself caused. Once at the hospital, we must pick the correct room and appropriate tool to help identify and fix Wooly's leg injury. After the tape concludes, a large pocket watch is sat atop the table. There is also nearby a digital clock and wall clock at the far side of the room. The puzzle requires Riley to input 3 different times, each one found at a different point during the tape. Setting these clocks to their correct timings causes each of them to show an identical time, 5:15 AM. At this point, Riley heads over to the notice board and discovers that all previous information has vanished. In its place is a news article. The article is taken from newspaper The Kensdale Daily on March 24, 2000. Its author is Lacey Mitchell, who conducts an interview with the creator of Amanda the Adventurer, Sam Carlton. According to the article, Sam had been a struggling writer that based the character of Amanda on his adopted daughter Rebecca. The show had become wildly successful and made Sam something of a local celebrity. Pinning the news article to the notice board is a strange object. On close inspection, Riley realizes this object is the missing hand for an old grandfather clock located nearby. By returning the hand to the clock and then setting its face to read 5:15, the compartment beneath opens up, revealing tape number 4 and a code for the safe. However, the safe has mysteriously disappeared. A cardboard box now found in its place. With no other options, Riley plays the 4th tape, labelled Everything Rots. In this tape, Amanda and Wooly are having a picnic in the park. Wooly comments that something smells bad, and Amanda asks the viewer to identify the source of the odour. The stench comes from a rotten sandwich, and when clicking on said food item, a creepy series of events begin to play out. Amanda begins describing different things that rot, and asks the question,
Things rot when they are not alive anymore. Do you know what the opposite of alive is? That's right, the tree stump is dead. Dead is the opposite of alive. Good job!
This leads to a sequence where the viewer must identify what has killed a fox. Wooly becomes increasingly worried, yet Amanda seems excited to investigate. Wooly tries to stop things from continuing, but before he can, the tape skips ahead and Amanda wraps things up. While doing so, she makes some disturbing comments.
Sometimes I feel myself rotting, but it feels far away.
Amanda, nothing is rotten here.
What do you think?
Amanda asks Riley if everything rots. At this point, we are able to answer yes, no, or any variant of this. While different answers elicit different responses from Amanda, the outcome is always the same. A horrifying demonic entity that has some similarities to Amanda herself emerges from the attic door and chases over to Riley, consuming them.
See? Everything is fine here. It's all fine.
I got the demon under.
This seems to signify that these tapes are in fact not a pre-recorded show, but rather a portal into an alternate dimension. A dimension where both Amanda and Wooly exist, and one that when communicated with in a certain way, can cause a merge between realms, unleashing a demonic entity into our reality here on Earth. At this point, we return to the main menu screen and notice a sticker of the entity has appeared on the side of the television screen. There are 5 endings to unlock in total, and each and every one will be covered in this video. Each time an ending is unlocked and we return to the attic, new possibilities open up based on the information garnered from a previous playthrough. For example, when loading back into the game, we observe the safe has now reappeared, and therefore Riley is now able to enter the code to unlock it. Inside the safe, they find a pause button for the video player, meaning that we can now pause the tapes at any point. There is also a piece of paper which lines up with a torn page found on the notice board. The page contains symbols which correspond to different colours. These symbols appear on plant pots found on a nearby bookcase. The plant pots can be placed underneath the leaky rafters and then begin to grow into various plants featuring different coloured flowers. 2 plant pots in particular come in handy as we make our way through the story of Amanda the Adventurer. Now that the tapes can be paused, Riley decides to do so while viewing the In the Kitchen episode. On the fridge in the background during this shot, you will notice that the viewer is prompted to do so. See how the dial is set to this angle. If we head over to the oven and set the temperature to 575 while the tape is paused, then events alter after we return to watch it.
What the fuck?
This once again suggests a direct connection between the universe inside these tapes and the world Riley inhabits. Once again, the oven appears in the center of the room, but this time the recipe has changed. A note instructs Riley to make a meat pie. The ingredients are 200 grams of potato, 200 grams of mushroom, and 350 grams of meat. To obtain the meat, we must take the block of cheese and attach it to a trap, which then lures out and snares a rat. The mushroom is found growing next to the leaky roof, and the potato can be grown by matching up the correct plant pot to the recently acquired symbol sheet and then adding a few drops of water. This recipe, once baked, creates a new version of the In Your Neighborhood tape. Take a listen to this new version of the tape. The atmosphere is gloomier and the audio more warped.
Good job! Let's go to the store! Let's pick out a card! My friend... Something bad happened. What kind of card should I send them?
While watching the tape, a number of creepy moments occur. In this sequence inside the shop, we cut to a shot of Amanda looking helpless as she laments that something bad happened. She begins to lose hope and starts to look distant. Wooly quickly interjects to try and prompt the viewer to help raise her spirits.
I don't think we want this.
I think Amanda is confused. Shh, here's a secret. It's my birthday. Maybe we can help her out.
Wooly's helping hand restores Amanda to her usual perky self, this suggesting that Wooly's purpose in this world is to keep Amanda happy. If she loses hope or becomes too agitated, then the demon is unleashed and manages to escape the confines of these haunted tapes. The tape ends with Amanda asking to go to the candy store to pick up something for her friend, only for the stores to disappear and be replaced by butcher shops. As we click on these butcher shops, Amanda's fury elevates and she becomes distressed, actively trying to avoid entering the butcher shop, as if it represents something troubling.
No! Why is this happening? No! Why can't I stop it?
This isn't the candy store.
There is nothing here that I want.
Maybe you can take us someplace else?
I want to get my friend a special treat.
Amanda keeps requesting that we get her friend a special treat, and eventually destroys the town around her. Once again, this seems to symbolize her inner power and how she unleashes a powerful demon if enraged. The tape concludes with Amanda asking the viewer to address the birthday card. Typing in Wooly allows Amanda to present her sheepish friend with his gift, and abruptly ends the episode. The table is back and this time features a colouring book. On the pages of the book, cryptic messages read, "Where? We went. We tried to. You took me." The task here is to remember the order in which we visit the stores and then colour the correct store accordingly. The order is always the same: convenience store, candy shop, butcher shop. However, the drawings become harder to decipher with each turn of the page. Eventually we are taken to this page. On the left side, a padlock is shown with the word guts spelled out below, and on the right side, a doll is pictured with its head being snipped off by a pair of scissors. Riley heads over to the lockbox and enters the letters G, U, T and S. This unlocks the box and provides them with a new tape titled What's a Family, as well as a pair of scissors. The scissors can be used on the doll perched atop the couch by the TV. However, for now, it has disappeared, and so Riley plays the next tape, which takes place at a petting zoo.
It's fun to spend time with animals.
He just knew.
They
He
are
just knew
very
you were coming to
different
kill it.
from people. They look different and they don't talk like people.
Amanda, I'm an animal, and
Animals don't talk, silly.
Throughout this tape, Amanda refers to Wooly as an animal and tries to dehumanize him, something that makes Wooly both frustrated and uncomfortable. His frustration seems to be reflected in the environment, with objects such as this barn breathing heavily and turning red from anger. As we explore deeper inside the petting zoo, we begin to see Wooly lose his human traits and become more and more like a sheep, before eventually turning into one completely. The tape ends with Amanda asking the viewer how an orphan kitten must feel. Typing alone prompts Amanda to ask if we will help the kitten, and if we answer yes, she begins to manically smile as if pleasantly surprised. If we type no, then Amanda freaks out, and her demonic form is instead unleashed once more.
Won't you help the lonely kitten? Won't you help the lonely kitten? Won't you help the lonely kitten? Won't you help the lonely kitten?
In order to solve this puzzle, we must pause the episode whenever we see a weather warning message. In the center of the room is this toy weather wheel. The objective is to match the correct weather report to the corresponding one found on the wheel. This opens a compartment inside the toy which contains the next tape, an updated version of Everything Rots. The tape skips ahead frequently, the audio distorted. Rather than a dead fox, we instead find a stray kitten trapped inside a cage.
It looks like this kitten is in big trouble. It might die before anyone can help it. Should we help the kitten?
Helping the kitten ends the tape, and as Riley turns, they discover the attic door is now open, and a bright light floods into the room from below. Heading downstairs, they now find themselves inside the butcher shop from the VHS tapes, the one Amanda was so terrified to visit. In this ending, it seems Riley crossed over into an alternate dimension, and is now trapped inside the tapes themselves. Returning to the game for a third time allows us to conclude Riley's story and begin piecing together the secret story of Amanda. The doll has now reappeared on the couch, and so we can take the scissors and snip its head, which reveals a set of batteries have been stuffed inside. The batteries can then be placed inside the toy
That's what I was trying to find.
Blabbot, powering it up. However,
When I first played the game
Blabbot
offline.
requires codes
Off
to
stream,
activate.
anyway.
The first code can be found
Well, yeah, when I tried to play this game off stream, I tried to find it, I couldn't find them all.
Store. Enter this code and Blabbot splutters to life. The tape ends and now a cake appears in the center of the room. Riley must figure out a series of number-based puzzles and then input them into the Blabbot in order to locate 3 candles and place them atop the cake. Doing so causes a decidedly creepy birthday song to begin playing. This sugar-coated VHS is an updated version of Oh No Accidents, and in this version of the episode, Wooly asks the viewer if they trust him.
I don't have much time. Do you trust me?
Wooly, ready for an adventure?
Amanda, you know you can't.
Wooly had an accident.
Before Riley can answer,
No, he didn't.
Amanda shows up and explains that Wooly is unwell and has a head injury. She forces him to drink a strange concoction which places the poor little lamb into a deep sleep. The final chilling sequence of this tape sees Amanda asking for our help to select the appropriate surgical instruments to carry out an operation on Wooly.
What?
Do not matter, as Amanda ends up selecting all of the tools at her disposal. She then begins to fight Wooly as she attempts to saw his head open.
I tricked you! We're going to use all three!
Oh Jesus. Oh jeez.
Howdy. Need a little help here. Help me! Please! So, who are you going to help?
No matter what decision the player makes, Wooly ultimately is overpowered by Amanda and it is suggested that he dies. Her bloodlust too great to quell. Riley ejects the tape and notices a new one has appeared on the table in the center of the attic. This tape once contained Riley's favourite movies, but seems to have been recorded over. The tape is made up of a string of brief clips.
Hi! Trap door treat!
You may have noticed that some of these clips are taken from early versions of Amanda the Adventurer, a nice Easter egg for long-time fans. Turning back to the attic, and Riley discovers yet another tape on top of a trap door. It reads Summer 1989, though once again this has been scratched off. This tape is also brief, but listen carefully to what is said.
I'm allergic to apples.
How many chairs? How many mushrooms? How many fruit? How many like?
How many chairs? How many mushrooms? How many fruits? How many lights? By counting how many of each of the previously mentioned things are found around the room, we are given the numerical code 2862. This can then be input into the closet padlock, which opens and provides Riley with a bucket and another tape. From this tape we gain the code 401258. Inputting this code into Blabbot reveals a secret message.
The treasure is in the chest, obviously. But first you need the key to my heart. Because it is not what you have on the outside that matters. It is what you keep on the inside that really counts.
Blabbot is holding the key inside his little robot body, and so Riley takes the bucket and fills it with water, dumping it over the poor robot, who then explodes and reveals the final key. A key that can be used on the treasure chest to reveal, you guessed it, the final tape. This tape is labelled We Can Share, and playing it reveals Amanda home alone, colouring on the sofa. She asks Riley if they wish to know her big secret.
Can I share a secret with you? Are you sure? It's a big secret. Is it really okay to share my secret with you?
Back him up.
I'm out there. Somewhere.
Amanda is overtaken by the entity within, and the screen begins to loudly glitch out. Panicked, Riley searches around them and comes across a brick. They hurl the brick through the television screen, destroying it before the entity can escape. The sun rises, and our story ends. For now. There are in fact 2 additional endings that players can unlock here. The first is known as the true ending, where after destroying the TV screen, a mysterious stranger bursts into the attic, dressed in detective attire. It seems they were racing to intervene, but got to the house just too late. The final ending is also abrupt, but far more somber. If we answer no when Amanda asks to share her secret, then the following sequence plays out.
Oh. I thought you were different.
Oh. Everything has disappeared. Leave.
Now we've taken a look at the surface level story and all endings unlockable within Amanda the Adventurer, let's turn our attention to the game's 6 secret tapes. The first secret tape is accessed by baking a peach pie rather than an apple pie during the oven puzzle. The peach can be found behind these boxes. This recipe produces an orange tape, which when played shows us a home movie. In this tape, a mother is filming her daughter while she watches an episode of Amanda the Adventurer. The girl's father runs up the stairs to call her down for ice cream and cake, as it appears to be.
Should we try and get this one? Let's see if I can. I need to make it so that you guys can see the game. Might have to relaunch the game. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see if I can get the peach. Maybe I can't do it yet. I guess let's just watch this and then we'll
That sounds delicious. Today. Good job. Great. Let's make a pop.
Okay, so let's go. Is it over here? No, I dropped it somewhere. There it is. So let's make a peach pie. There's 425, this needs to be 40. Oh, the game's crashed. Every time it gives me a tape, the game crashes. I don't think I can get tapes because every time I try to get a tape, it just crashes the game. I guess I can try and relaunch. I'll try and relaunch the game and see maybe if it's back where it was, or if I have to go and do that again. I don't know why the game just keeps crashing though. It's kind of odd. It's struggling. There we go. We'll load it again, see if it comes up with the orange tip. If the orange tip isn't on the thing, I'll just leave it. Yeah, for some reason when it just when I've turned the graphics out, but whenever it gives me tips, it starts like absolutely lag. Oh, it crashes every time. Don't know why. Ah, yeah, it saved them. There it is.
Where's the birthday girl?
Usually my mom holds my treat money.
Well,
Come on, Lauren, we have a special surprise for you.
Okay, here's what I had.
Who's ready for ice cream and cake?
She's busy with her best friend.
Is that show on 24/7?
It's like she didn't even hear me.
You know what? Hold on. Let me try. I want to capture the big surprise on video.
The game just dropped to 1
Lauren,
FPS for a
honey,
second.
we got cake and ice cream. We got your favorite mint chocolate chip.
Come on, baby, we can watch Amanda another time.
it's so much fun
Lauren?
to buy your own.
Everything okay?
Lauren?
Lauren?
I love mint chocolate chip.
Oh, Amanda, no. I'll watch that again. Oh, we analyze this
Where's
tape.
the birthday girl?
Usually my mom holds my treat money.
I should have
Well,
done.
Come on, Lauren, we have a special surprise for you.
Okay, here's what I had.
Who's ready for ice cream and cake?
She's busy with her best friend.
Is that show on 24/7?
It's like she didn't even hear me.
And we need to talk about some new TV rules. You know what? Hold on. Let me try. I want to capture the big surprise on video. Lauren, honey, we got cake and ice cream. We got your favorite mint chocolate chip.
Come on, baby, we can watch Amanda another time.
it's so much fun
Lauren?
to buy your own.
Everything okay?
Lauren?
Lauren?
I love mint chocolate chip.
Okay, Lauren ran away. So it does seem like Amanda can... It does seem like Harbor Mike was on or something. It does seem like Amanda can hear things going on in the real world. Well, in the real world, in game anyway, not in real life.
Her birthday. However, the little girl is transfixed to the television screen. As the parents turn back from their conversation on the stairs, they realise their daughter has vanished into thin air. The front door now open.
We got cake and ice cream. We got your favorite mint chocolate chip.
Come on, baby, we can watch Amanda another time.
It's so much fun
Lauren?
to buy your own.
Everything okay?
Lauren?
Lauren?
I love mint chocolate chip.
Notice how Amanda comments on the ice cream flavour the father spoke of, this confirming the tapes contain living entities who can communicate directly with whomever watches them. For the second tape, we must load up the first version of the accidents tape, and when Amanda asks, "Who can help you when you're hurt?" if we type in the word "nobody," then the secret tape appears alongside a new cutscene.
You're probably right.
This tape contains an interview between Amanda's show creator Sam Colton and a fellow TV presenter working at the studio called Sadie Capon. Here are some interesting highlights.
You know, I really have to thank our local librarian, Miss Kate, for being such a champion of the project. I think she's talked about it at every single story time.
What inspired you to create Amanda?
The show is a celebration of kids' imaginations. But really, it's all Rebecca. As soon as I met my beautiful daughter, the inspiration was there. You know, she was so young when I adopted her. And despite what she's gone through, she's always seen the world with such kindness and joy.
Do you see big things happening with Amanda the Adventurer?
I've actually had some people approach me about it. They want to turn Amanda into a cartoon. I can't really talk about it yet, but it's exciting.
As you may have heard, Riley's Aunt Kate was actually friends with Sam Colton, and this is why she recommended his Amanda show to so many children who visited her library. It is also reiterated the show is based on Sam's adopted daughter Rebecca, who he loved dearly and helped inspire his creative vision. We learn Rebecca had been through a tough childhood before Sam adopted her, yet despite this, she still retained a sense of optimism and joy. It was in fact Rebecca who played Amanda on the show when it originally featured real actors. Sam mentions that a company wishes to turn Amanda the Adventurer into a cartoon show. This company is Hamlin, and while they did turn Colton's show into a cartoon, they also transformed it into something far more insidious. The third tape is acquired by watering the plant pots found in this corner by the trapdoor. After watering it several times, a flower eventually blooms, one that can be placed on the creepy looking doll, who then speaks and hands over a green tape.
Thank you. That's my favorite flower. I got a surprise for you, but you'll have to turn around.
This tape is filmed by an employee of Hamlin Entertainment, the studio producing the Amanda the Adventurer show. This eavesdropper listens in as Rebecca records lines in the sound booth. We can hear that her father Sam is not happy with the lines she has been asked to read out loud.
Pie man, pie man, pie man, pie lamb, pie lamb, pie.
What is this? What is she reading? Just a few simple words. This script is specifically tuned to train the technology's dynamic voice reaction. The what? I want this to stop. Sam, why don't you take a walk for a few minutes? We've only got a few more of these.
No, I don't want to do that.
Rebecca, what's wrong? Who are you talking to?
The man in the headphones.
There's no man. She's upset. This is going too far. Let's just take 5.
Rebecca speaks to the man in the headphones. This is almost certainly the demonic entity found on the tapes. It seems Hamlin were attempting to connect Rebecca to this demon, but masking it as an audio tuning exercise for the show. In fact, the words Rebecca speaks out loud are similar to the names of Ars Goetia, the elite demons of hell. Pieman relates to Paimon, Baalam, Balaam, and Baal, Baal. While Hamlin seemed like a normal TV station, it is obvious they were involved in some form of demonology. Secret Tape 4 is unlocked during the petting zoo episode at the point where Amanda asks the name of the daddy chicken. If we type in Sam, then a new scene plays out and a red tape appears in the attic.
I got the ending straight away.
Wait, what did you say? How do you...
This tape contains a news report discussing the sudden disappearance of Sam Colton, as well as comments made by Hamlin Entertainment about his daughter Rebecca and public perception of how the Amanda show had changed since Hamlin took over.
It's been 3 weeks since local television producer Sam Colton was reported missing, and authorities still have no leads. New episodes of Amanda the Adventurer have had subject matter that has left local parents uncomfortable about the program.
My kids are still really into that show, but it has changed. I had to change the channel. I just told the kids that the TV was acting up.
It's not yet clear how Colton's disappearance will affect the involvement of his daughter Rebecca, the show's young star. We at Hamlin have concerns surrounding the nature of Sam Colton's abandonment.
Alright, well that was interesting. I want to watch a video I haven't watched in a while. And that's Nico Milano's Racist Town, this one.
This is America's most racist man, and this is the story of how I found this man and tricked him into giving me an interview. But the craziest thing about all of this is that it was all an accident. Because originally,
for anyone who doesn't know who Nicola Milana is, he is a YouTuber from England who is very, very funny. Very funny. He pretty much he has pranked the EDL. He's pranked that's my back. He pranked he pranks a lot of different people. But yeah, the one he's pranked is Nicola Millar, not Nicola Millar. And then in this video goes to the US and he goes and pranks a leader of the KKK. Not the leader, but a leader.
I was traveling to Harrison, Arkansas, because based off the videos I've seen online, it's America's most racist town. And as I have a lot of history trolling racists...
They're our streets, they're taking our houses, they're taking the lot.
And they took our teeth as well. I love that. And they took our teeth as well. Yeah, they did. Give you to it.
Streets, they're taking our houses, they're taking the lot.
And they took your teeth as well.
Yeah, they did.
I thought I was definitely qualified to go down there to see this town for myself and find out if it really is racist. So I travelled from London all the way to northwest Arkansas.
We're here! Well, we're not here yet. We have to get a taxi and then we're going to be there.
And unfortunately, there were no taxis. So I had to try and hitchhike my way into getting someone to drive me all the way to Harrison, which is a 2-hour journey.
You guys are going to Harrison?
Yeah, Harrison, yeah.
What's in Harrison for you guys?
So basically, we hear it's the most racist town in America.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's why you came?
Yeah, that's why I came the whole way. I'm saying we get a road trip to Harrison.
I really want to take you. I have to catch a movie, but let me see.
And what time's your movie?
It's at 10. Yeah, I think I can pull it off.
You think?
I think so.
He thinks he can pull it off. He thinks he can take us to Harrison.
I can do it. Do you guys have like...
Yeah, we're not killers, we're not killers. First thing we have to do, we just have to prove that we're not killers. Here's the passports. This is where I just get out the zip tie and I choke you. No, not funny. So have you guys heard much
Did
about
he say British passports look dope?
No. This is where I just get out the zip tie and I choke you. No.
British passports look kind of dope.
Much about Harrison. Oh my gosh.
Once after dark. About 10 minutes, I'm gonna be back. You better be gone.
It's definitely one of those towns that if you are a minority, don't stop for gas there if you can avoid it.
Okay, so it's like that. And you feel like I should be nervous going?
I would be a little more nervous.
Oh my gosh, George, what are we getting ourselves into?
This was already sounding like a bad idea, and to make things worse,
George is his
Daniel told us a
cameraman,
story about
editor.
his friend who went to high school there.
So your friend...
He's black, right? He found a noose in his locker one time, and every day after school, he didn't stick around any longer than he needed to. He went straight to his mom's car and pick him up.
God, man, what? For real, what are we getting ourselves into? Why are you scared? You should be smiling right now. This is probably safer than England for you. Alright, I think we're pretty much here. This is, I believe to be Harrison. We're a couple minutes away from our hotel. And then we're going to start exploring. Thank you so much, my friend. I do want to give you some cash, because obviously you drove us all the way down here. That's $300.
Thank you so much.
Here we go.
So I waved off our good friend Daniel, and just like that, we had arrived
W,
in
Daniel.
the most racist town in America.
Time to go into this hotel. It is actually on the National Register of Historic Places. So,
he's got the Chick-fil-A.
Hello, how you doing?
Can
Hi,
all the
Brenda.
best.
I'll be here until 11 tonight.
Perfect.
If you want torture, just come down and I'll torture you.
Yeah,
some
we'll,
more.
we'll talk again, Berinda. Now, if a lift ever felt like a horror movie, it's this one.
That's kind of worrying.
There we go. Now, we just got to go explore the town a little bit. Berinda, where's best for like nightlife here?
Good luck. This town's dead. You might head down to the square.
The square? Off we go. Into the
She's
darkness. Now,
stereotypically
this one,
American.
This feels scary. You know, I'm actually scared. Yeah. Oh, I wonder why, George.
To be honest, going out late in a town that is seen as the most racist town in America alone,
I wouldn't say after dark, man.
might be the stupidest thing I've ever done on this channel, and that is saying something.
I presume this is the square, and this place is dead.
And just like that, we stumbled across our first local resident of Harrison, Arkansas.
We're new to this place. We're just filming a documentary for the BBC. Where's it happening? Where's the nightlife going?
No, the BBC.
Nothing.
Last I checked, it didn't work for the BBC. Apart from, you know, that BBC.
Right now, and it is what, like 9:30 on a Saturday?
Yeah, it's crazy. You got any friends around here?
We're actually playing cards at the card shop right down there.
Can we join you?
Sure.
Thank you so much for letting us. Sorry, what's your name?
Richard.
Richard Nicholas.
And Richard here had brought us into the land of the N-words.
Big up. Let's play magic. So I just pick a card to play. I'm playing the command tower. What card has he played?
This is Shipwreck Marsh. I'm just gonna play my Blood Crypt to land. I'm gonna play Evolving Wilds.
We played a game called Magic the Gathering, and I was claiming to be a pro, but honestly, I had never played it before in my life, and I think it was obvious.
Draw a card.
Yeah, no, okay, a draw card. Got you. All right, so...
Draw a card.
Yeah, draw card.
No, from your deck.
Oh. yeah, of course.
But then I became a prestige 1000 level wizard and earned all of my fellow magicians' respect, which meant I could ask them to tell me the truth about this town.
We were sent here on behalf of the BBC because we were told that Harrison is actually the most racist town in America.
We get a lot of hate about Harrison being a racist town.
It's not that everybody here is that way. It's just that there was a history in the past.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's like a white supremacy group or whatever.
They're in another town. They just like to come here so people don't bother their town when they do it.
So whereabouts are they?
It's a place called Zinc.
Zinc.
It's a
Yes, apparently there's a place called Zinc, which is where all the racists are. And basically they go to Harrison so that Zinc doesn't get much shit, but Harrison does. But yeah.
And there's a guy that runs a church down there that it has a small group of like guys that come out and march and do things, but they come here or they buy a billboard right outside of our town. They don't do anything where they're at.
So these racist places, as a black person myself, it doesn't make sense for me to go to at all.
No, it wouldn't.
What would they do if they saw me?
Trust me, if you went there, you would not be welcome. Just you driving through the town, you are darker skinned than they are, the police will pull you over. And they will strip your car from one end to the other because they assume because you're different that you're probably also a criminal and after that. And there are places where if you walk through there, you would likely not walk out.
Mental.
This was honestly a shocking start. The stuff they were telling me was so bad, it didn't sound like real life. And although these guys seemed cool, I mean, I even took Richard's number, I still needed to dig deeper, as that was just one group's opinion. So I went and found this bar to speak to a few more people.
We've seen like reports online that this area is the most racist town in America.
But actually they live in Zinc.
Huh? They live
at Zinc.
Zinc?
Yeah.
So who is the racist in Zinc?
Oh, I can't think of his name right now.
I can, but I won't say it.
Yeah, okay.
What's the name?
I won't,
oh, you won't say it.
He's got a little group together over there.
I think
In Zinc.
there's a little church.
Gandalf
So
won't say
there's a
it.
mystery man in Zinc who is the leader of the racist group. Is it safe in Zinc?
No, there's some people that live there.
Would they like people like me?
Don't think so.
I didn't know about it
till
maybe 2 years ago. I was stunned by it and how secret it was kept.
Yeah. You are so wise, Gandalf. What is the name of the Grand Master in
I called him Gandalf.
You can't say his name, he shall not be named.
No, I'm not scared of him. He's an old grandfather retired, like me. I mean, he's...
But you are good, and he is bad. What is his name, Gandalf?
I can't tell you.
Clearly some dark magic must happen when you say this man's name, but from our first night we found out some very interesting information, which were helping me build an opinion on Harrison, Arkansas.
What I'm thinking so far is everyone who I've spoken to seems proper nice and welcoming. They're telling me that the people in this town aren't racist, but it's just one area that just so happens to be very racist. And there just so happens to be a mystery leader who is like the most racist man in the world, it seems. So like, I feel like we should dig into that a little bit, but we're also being warned away. I don't know if we're gonna end up risking our lives for YouTube. We'll find out. Again.
Day 2. This was my opportunity to explore the town.
James, I'm Shush.
Say that one more time.
Shush.
Shush?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the same things carried on getting repeated.
The racism's honestly out towards Zeke.
That's what I keep hearing. It's zinc.
Because that's where the retired Grand Wizard of the KKK is.
Interesting. The Grand Wizard.
Honestly, a lot of people don't care for him in Harrison. You know, we're not racist. You know, most people, you can go down to almost any store and most of them aren't racist in the least bit.
So it's actually sad that you guys have now been given this reputation because of the Grand Wizard.
Yeah, just because he lives near us.
Oh my gosh, it's there. Look at it. It's not racist to love people. WhitePrideRadio.com. Cold. You know what's interesting? The fact they changed it. They changed this sign to make it more friendly. They've modernized it.
Now the billboard said Harrison strong, but not a single person I'd spoken to seemed to endorse it. But that definitely doesn't mean that racism isn't here. It just means I haven't seen it yet.
Could do with some representation.
So I went into the town centre with the hope that racism would reveal itself. I went to get some food, I met a delightful friend group, and to be honest, the craziest thing I'd seen wasn't even racist. It was just something that shocked my English.
Oh,
mind.
yeah.
I just can't believe it right now because right behind us, there's a kid with a gun. How the hell does a kid get a gun? America's different, man.
But don't worry, not all kids were shooting guns. Some were shooting hoops.
Basketball going on. Who's the best basketball player here?
This guy.
That's you?
Yep.
What's your name? They call me Ringside. What I want to do is I want to take you on. And
it's got Ringside because he kept getting in the ring during like boxing matches and WWE.
Oh, he's good. I think you're going to fumble the bag. Oh! That was disrespectful. Guys, I'm a basketball player. Woo!
Oh, he actually made it!
Oh, you got one? What you got?
Ah, he's bad.
Sorry, man, sorry. Yeah, but I won't miss.
Oh, he missed. Damn.
God, that's dangerous. Listen, congratulations, the cannon. I appreciate it. I know you're good. I know you're good at this game.
Bro, it's Chunks from Simon.
Chunks? I'm joking.
If I'm being honest, everyone had accepted me in this town. Even Richard from the Magic game came back to meet up with me.
From the videos which you've seen online, it looks like the whole town is racist. They make it look like the whole town is racist. From what I've seen, I haven't seen anything. I've seen people like you.
The reason we get this racist reputation from around the world is because we have a KKK leader that actually lives like 15 miles away.
So why am I focusing on Harrison when one of the main reasons this town is seen as the most racist town in America is because of the leader of the KKK. I think I've realized that this man has given all the people from this town a bad name. He put up the billboard and he's the one who holds the racist marches. So far my experience of this town has been positive. There's been people like Richard who actively wanted to help me. He literally agreed to take me wherever I wanted for free, but it was even crazier when I spoke to him and found out the daily struggles he goes through every day.
I've had multiple leg surgeries. I need to have a foot surgery, but
really?
Yeah, I've been putting that on the back burner for quite a while. They wanted $3,200 up front.
Really?
Yeah.
And every day you're feeling that?
Oh, yes, but it's just part of life for me.
This man is literally going through constant pain, yet he still wants to help me. And by no means am I saying that nobody in this town is racist. I just don't think it's fair to say that this is the most racist town when the main reason they have this reputation is because of a man who doesn't even live there. So I think it's time for me to take my focus off Harrison and declare...
I'm kind of glad I live in the US because like you guys have to pay for like fucking health, like...
Than Walmart, the place featured in that viral video. So I suited up and spoke to the people.
Like, you guys have to pay for fucking, like, surgeries and shit. Like, I could just go to a doctor. I've got to go to a doctor's appointment tomorrow, but I can't make it, so I'm just gonna have to fucking leave it. But like, you know, you guys like have to pay to have a surgery. Fucking we can just go in, have a surgery. Obviously, it'll take a while. We can't just go in and get surgery instantly. We have to go and have an appointment to have one, to have surgery. Our doctor has to put a thing for a surgery down, and then after we have a surgery, we don't pay anything. We're done. That's it. We can just, you know, we just live our life and then we're done. So yeah.
Literally came from the UK just to document this area on behalf of the BBC. What's with this town and the whole connection to the KKK? And where would they have those meetings?
Sometimes they'd be held at the hotel Seville.
The hotel, they'd be
in the hotel they're staying at.
Having meetings in the hotel which we're in right now. So that's got like racist links. Oh my god, the hotel we're staying in is a racist hotel. Yeah, no, I can imagine. So your husband's black? Yeah. So you're with it, man. You're with the cause. Fight the power.
But it was time for me to find out who the wizard was and how I could find him.
I was wondering if you could help me. I hear the great leader of the KKK, or the grand leader of the KKK, is in Zinc.
I have the foggiest idea.
Can you draw me a map on where we can go to find them? Your dad's just helping me. He's drawing me a map just to find someone.
I'm not drawing your map because I don't know what you're looking for. I don't know where it's at or what.
Okay, do you know anyone who would?
No.
Of what?
So we're just doing a documentary here for the BBC, and we're trying to find the grand leader of the Triple K.
I know that he has a compound in Zinc.
In Zinc. And whereabouts is this compound?
That part I don't know.
Zinc Road.
Take the north.
If you could just put it down.
He's drawing a map.
Oh, that's his name, Thomas Robb.
Thomas Robb. He's actually the leader out here for KKK. It's supposed to be a big mansion with a
Okay, if you can just draw me how the house looks.
Other than that, I have no idea.
It's just a house. With that picture, you could go to any house and say, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
And just like that, the moment we discovered who the Grand Wizard of the KKK was, an inside man from the KKK called the police on us and they escorted us off the property.
Well, we've now left.
The KKK called the police on us.
That was Walmart security.
Well, we've now left, so...
Damn, Walmart's racist now.
Right over there. The wizard obviously has people here trying to stop us from finding him.
But it was too late, because I already had his name. Thomas Robb, leader of the Ku Klux Klan. And something tells me he's not a very nice person.
My friend, when the Lord touched your heart...
We have the illegal aliens, that's bad enough, but we're bringing millions of so-called legal aliens.
My white brothers and sisters, you are a race of warriors and a race of conquerors.
I think gay people is an abomination.
The Ku Klux Klan is an American white supremacist terrorist and hate group, also known as the KKK, who have a history of many brutal killings of black people to keep them under their control. Even today, their goal remains white supremacy and a white-ruled America. Sounds stupid, right? Well, not stupid enough because they still have many, many members. So I think someone needs to go down there and make these people look as stupid as they are, and I'll give it my best shot. So it's time for me to track down Thomas Robb to Zinc, and there was only one man I wanted to take me there.
Is that my favorite man from Arkansas? Thank you so much, man.
Nice to see you again.
Yeah, amazing to see you, man. Today we're going on adventures together.
Absolutely.
What we do have here, which potentially, hopefully you can take us to, is a map to Zinc. I was wondering if you could take us there.
I'll do my best.
Thank you, my friend. The map gave us the key, which has now activated the route to our destination.
So I made myself look presentable, and I headed to the place where everyone said the racists reside.
Feeling nervous? If you're confident, I'm confident, man. No, I'm not. I'm not.
I've heard a lot of things about Zinc, and absolutely none of it is positive.
Now this looks like a place called Zinc.
Unfortunately, the map only seemed to take us to the town of Zinc. We couldn't see this mansion that had been so beautifully drawn out. But the town population is literally 100, so I was confident we could track him down. But it didn't take long for us to get attacked.
Oh, great. Great. What's going on? Listen, dogs. Yo. What the hell's going on? Listen, calm down, you racist dog. Yeah, that's what I thought. Pussy. I know what he's speaking to me right now. He's definitely being racist and dog. Chill, dog. Leave me alone. George is right there. George is so close to him and he's going for me.
But luckily we ended up finding this guy who gave us directions.
Hi, my friend. We're just here to interview Thomas Robb.
Is the next dirt road to your right?
And this took us deep into zinc. There was no going back now.
No signal here either. Have you lost signal?
I have. And here it is.
I think.
You quite possibly could get shot or hurt and then try to sue, resulting in a long drawn out court battle. You will lose because this sign will be dot.
And here it is. I think this is that house. Okay, well, knocking on a KKK leader's door.
I'm confused what the sign will be.
I wish you luck. Thank you, Richard. Thank you so much for driving us out here. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Gamer. Hello? What do we do? Do we knock? Oh, it's Confederate. Let's speak to this person. Hello, my friend.
Oh, you need to leave.
I need to leave.
You need to leave.
I'm here on behalf of the BBC. Are we not able to have a conversation?
Give me a call tomorrow, and maybe we'll arrange it.
Okay. How can I give you a call? Can I just get your number just so I can give you a call? Oh, we'll call you up. Okay, thank you.
Is that him?
Yeah, that was him. So we're now going to try and do this properly by booking in an interview with him tomorrow, and hopefully we can make something work.
The only reason he seemed up for taking an interview with me is because I told him I worked for the BBC. So I'm going to run with that and say that we're running a positive story on the KKK, and hopefully that tricks him into accepting an interview.
Hello, copy.
Hello, is this Thomas Robb?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, here we go. Hello, yes, I'm here. I'd love to get an interview with you. I've come from the UK to speak to you. We're trying to do a story on why the KKK isn't racist. We basically just want to talk it all over with you, if that's okay.
How about coming out here, not to my home,
Yep.
but to the church right next door? You probably know where it's at.
Thank you so much. Bye.
You're welcome.
I can't believe it. You know we did the impossible. Oh my gosh. You know what happens when you just say, I'm from the UK, I'm from the
I have a
BBC?
question. Are they sleeping in the same? Were they sleeping in the same bed? Were they doing quite the top and tail? Well, it was a double bed, so they must have been double bedding it.
BBC, and I am a BBC.
The fact this man has accepted an interview
Unless they had
with the
separate rooms,
BBC
I don't
with
know.
no background check or any need for identification shows his stupid intelligence level. So I'm definitely going to be taking advantage of that.
My bad, mate. All good, homie.
For years,
Shitty on.
been able to put the KKK's racist views out into the world, and I think it's time for someone to troll this man and make him look like the idiot he is.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but we're about to meet up with the leader of the KKK. In the past, when I've spoken to racist people, I always try to avoid confronting them because the moment you confront them, you get no information. We're trying to show what he actually believes. I genuinely want to find out, and then we start the trolling. But God, there is no organization more racist than the KKK. So I'm genuinely scared to hear what he's going to say. Oh, this is crazy. So this is it. So we're here at the home of Thomas Robb, home of the KKK. Here we are. Big up, Tom. Imar. Thank you. Hello. Nice to meet you.
You too. Want to sit down somewhere?
Yeah, wherever you think is best.
I'm about to interview the leader of the KKK and run with the name Imar Nonce. This could go very,
Nonce,
very,
the British
very
slang for paedophile.
Imar.
How much? What's that?
Imar Nonce.
And what other pieces you've done?
Have you heard of the English Defence League in the UK?
Oh, I haven't.
Have you heard of English Defense League? Yeah. Okay.
So you know about the English Defense League?
Okay.
Yeah, so basically the English Defense League, they just basically want to keep England for English.
That sounds reasonable. So you did interview with them?
Yes, I've done interviews with them in the past. Welcome to the BBC. We're here with Thomas Robb.
My name is Thomas Robb. I'm National Director of the Knights of the Ku Klux Klan. I'm here with Imar Norse and...
Nonce. So I'm...
For everyone wondering about the EDL, so EDL originally started as Britain First, but that failed, so then they created the EDL, and that one succeeded a lot more than Britain First.
Nonce. So N-O-N-S.
Nas.
Can you say nonce?
Nas.
Nonce?
Nars?
N-O-N-S.
Well, Nas.
So nonce?
Nons.
Yes, perfect.
Nons. I'm here with Imar Nons.
So now, if we just do that from the top.
I'm Thomas Robb. I'm here with Imar Nons.
He's a nonce. Thomas Robb's a nonce.
About my involvement with the Knights of the Ku Klux Klan. I'm National Director, and welcome here to the Ozarks.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate this. This is the highlight of my career.
The highlight of your career.
Honestly, I'm being real with you. First off, Thomas, could you just tell us about the KKK?
When people hear the name KKK, all kinds of images come to their mind. We read in his books that the Klan were organized to subdue and put down black people. The purpose we don't view ourselves as being anti-black. We want to preserve our heritage. We want to preserve our culture. We want to preserve our identity.
You want to stay white. There's nothing racist about that.
Absolutely.
It really annoys me when people say that the KKK is racist, because there's nothing pointing towards the KKK being racist at all. How did you start your journey with the Ku Klux Klan? Did you get assigned? Did they start you off on quests or anything?
I was always involved in...
I don't care what he's involved in, if I'm honest. I just wanted to move on to the more important questions.
Have you seen any of the other clans out there? I've seen clans like FaZe Clan, Optic Clan. I just think they're idiots. No one would be a higher prestige level than you.
Years ago, I used to go and speak for some other clan. But after a while, these guys are idiots. I didn't want to connect with these people, so I finally stopped speaking to other groups. And so I feel that if I would have joined and pursued a career, I could have been very successful in those careers also.
Yeah, they mean well, but they just don't have what it takes to take
FaZe Clan and Optic Gaming and
Ku Klux. Would there be someone from FaZe Clan?
Not Ku Klux, but there's KPK sports team.
Oh, fair. So we don't discriminate in this church.
Maybe we do. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, he's laughing.
Maybe we do, because everybody's not welcome in our church. I'm sorry.
So could I come to this church? No. Okay. No, makes sense. Yeah. No, fair enough. What do you think of the people who say that you're racist?
What do you mean by a racist?
Someone who doesn't like black people or has prejudices towards black people.
Even those words don't... What do those words mean? I've got prejudice. Of course I do. Everybody has prejudice.
Sorry, was that a dumb question?
I mean, I prefer being around white people. I'm sorry. That's the way it is, you know?
Oh, no, but I'm a supporter of you, so including me, you prefer being around white people.
I'll be your friend, but you're not going to come over to my house for a barbecue.
Oh, you wouldn't invite me?
No.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, makes sense. And is that because of color?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'm a separatist. I preserve my own people. And I'm not offended by a black person says, hey, I prefer being around my black brothers. Fine, I understand that. I prefer being around my family than some strange family.
Me personally, as a fan of you, I'm not trying to portray...
what is going on with my phone in the chat?
It's racist by the KKK.
Breaking
it goes back to the idea of what is a racist. If a racist is someone who hates black people and wants to do them harm or something like that, and then obviously I have no desire to see misfortune come to a black child. Yeah. I have no desire for that. I feel compassion for a young black mother whose child get caught up in the drugs or gets shot by a drive-by shooting. I feel as much compassion for them. I got to qualify that. I probably feel more compassion for a white child. I just have to say that. I believe that the black people in this country would be much better off if somebody like me was running things than the liberal crackpots that got in Washington, D.C. today.
Why has there never been a KKK party?
In this country, okay, up until...
Wait, if we just look down the lens while we say this part.
Okay, in this country, up until somewhere in the 1960s, this country was a dominant white rule, white power structure, what I'll call that. That's not the way it is today.
Yeah, things have changed now.
The only way it's going to go back, in my mind, maybe I'm wrong. I'll always say, well, maybe I'm wrong. But until white people once again control this nation, black people will be unsafe. In
Ah,
their own
fuck
neighborhood,
off.
by their own people.
From what you've said,
That is
I really
full on
respect a
narcissism.
part like this. I actually did some documenting in the UK as well, where there was a group of supporters for the KKK in a town called Clapt, and I think that honestly, you're like a Clapt guy. If you could shout out the people from Clapt, the supporters of the KKK in Clapt.
Is there anybody out there in the UK? UK?
Yeah, in the UK in Clapt.
In the UK, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, England. Howdy.
I just know they would have appreciated a shout out.
Well, shout out.
Shout out to the people from Clapt.
Shout out.
Thomas is a Clapt guy.
I don't really know the Clap people, so maybe I'm wrong.
No, you are.
Okay, I'm a Clap guy. All right, forgive me, Clap people.
Thomas had called himself Clapped. It was time for me to reveal the ace up my sleeve.
We run a group in the UK called the UK Stand with the KKK.
We
made a post of me and you together, and we mentioned if anyone wanted to shout out, maybe we picked 3 names and you just shout them out. They are your supporters.
Let me see what you got there.
Thank you all the people from the UK Stand with KKK. Right here we have Thomas, and he's going to be shouting your names out.
I map.
Usay.
I map you say. I don't know my I map you say, but I map you say says can't wait. I guess for the interview. So, well, there it is.
As you can see, it's great.
And then we got a BLM.
BL.
BL.
M.
BLM.
Yeah.
He's the best, I guess.
Shout out BLM.
Shout out to you, and then
shout out to
BLM.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it says you love him. I don't know. Hope that guy's not gay.
So let's wait.
Then Sue Kabadik. Sue.
Sue Kamadik.
There's a picture of Simon Miniman. What the
I
fuck?
guess I pronounced that right. Says love him. So I appreciate people like me. I like to have people like
all
me.
these people are, and that's the thing.
All
You
right,
have
fantastic.
a lot of supporters in the UK. Thank you so much for shouting them out.
right.
Let's round it up properly because we'll look down the lens. Introduce your name properly. So just say, I'm Thomas, member of the KKK. I've enjoyed this BBC.
I'm Thomas Raub. I'm national director for the Knights of the Ku Klux Klan, and I enjoyed this interview with the BBC.
No, it's this BBC. So it's just, I've enjoyed this BBC. It's a BBC interview.
I've enjoyed this BBC.
Yeah. Thank you. No, proper deep interview. I appreciate you taking this to BBC. So am I the first mixed race person in this church?
No, we've had reporters from every European nation. We have BBC here before a number of years ago.
Oh, so this is the second time you've had a
Second,
BBC.
third time, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. So you're experienced with the BBC.
We've done a lot of interviews here over the years.
Any as deep as this one?
It is what?
As deep as this one. I've had a couple of experience with the BBC.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thomas Rob, you have no idea what you've just done. I'm not the BBC. I'm just a random man making a mockery of everything you stand for.
I won't touch that just in case I disintegrate. Okay, BBC. Here we have the flag of the Ku Klux Klan.
No, this is the Knights Party.
Huh?
There's not a Klan flag. This is a
Oh.
flag of her.
Okay, of the Knights Party. So they're different.
Correct.
Okay. Okay, BBC. Here we have the flag. Oh, wait, we haven't got the shot yet. And here we have the flag of the Knights Party. Honestly, man, you've really smashed this interview.
We need to wrap it up though, because I've got.
You've got stuff to do. Thomas Robb, leader of the Ku Klux Klan, has taken this BBC. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Such a deep interview.
Pretty old race is obliterated by
Thomas
BBC.
Rob had taken my BBC and was now struggling to walk. But I had one final question to ask him.
I did mean to ask about the hoods in the Klan. Do you ever wear those hoods? The pointy things?
We have them for a cross-lighting ceremony.
Okay, all right. And just as a side question, have you ever made love with the hood on? Yeah? Okay, well, fair enough. Let's just get this pic and we'll go.
At this moment, Thomas Rob had realised he had been swindled and he was burning.
So never made love with the hood? Didn't say no, Thomas? Oh, great.
You degraded yourself now. The interview's over. I'm sorry. You get in the car and you may leave.
Okay, perfect. Appreciate you, Thomas. Thanks for the interview.
Why is one of the guys dressed like he's in the military? Does he know he's not in the military?
We tricked this man into thinking we were the BBC, and now this man will never take an interview ever again. He will have trust issues for the rest of his life.
Wish the fellows in Clap a good time.
Yeah, I know. Well, you're all a bunch of clap guys here. Come down to Clapped in the UK, because anyone from the KKK is clapped. Big up, man. Respect. Go. What we have done today is we got the leader of the KKK, arguably the most racist man in the world, to shout out BLM. You know how funny that is? And he has no idea, absolutely no clue. He said that I disgraced myself by asking him if he makes love with his hood on. Like he hasn't disgraced himself with his words.
Do you make love with the hood on? Yes, he does.
Right, but also because we wanted to get to the bottom of the story. Harrison,
Turns out he
Arkansas
just completely
is
rags
not
his
a
wife with it
racist
on.
town. However, it is home to the most racist person. But the heart of Arkansas has incredible people like Richard, and that's what we're going to take away.
I'm not going to say there's no racism in Harrison, because of course there is. People have obviously experienced racism there, and it definitely exists. But to label the entire town as racist is just not true, and it's not fair on many of the great people who live in Harrison, including the ones that I met. Like Richard, the man who literally helped me prank the KKK, one of the world's most feared organizations, and he did this after knowing me for 48 hours. That's ridiculous. And there was one final thing I needed to talk to him about.
All right, Richard, I have a confession to make. I don't...
So this was Daniel Perez, the guy who drove him there, saying, I can confirm Nico and George were nothing but a class act as guests in my car for 2 hours. I thought they were reporters at first, but it turned out to be so much better. You and George both did great job with this video. Congratulations. And then he put edit. The movie got a re-release in theaters 8 months later. I finally caught the movie. I'm glad. What is Nico's response? No.
Don't actually work for the BBC.
I kind of figured that a few days ago.
At what point did you realise?
Your education. You said you only went to uni for 1 day.
So at that point you realised.
Your education. You said you only went to uni for 1 day.
So at that point you realised. I just didn't have the guts to then tell you I didn't work for the BBC. But honestly, you have made this whole journey. I couldn't have done any of this without you. And I feel like you are the best representation of Harrison, Arkansas. I was really sorry to hear about what you were telling me about the other day with your foot and the surgery and all of that. I wanted, just because you're a great guy, to help you out. So what I've done, I've got $1,000, and then I want to send you a further $4,000 later on as well.
Thank you.
Just because you're a great guy, Richard. Honestly, you are an amazing guy.
Thank you.
So hopefully you can get your foot surgery. You're a living legend, my friend.
Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. This is one of the nicest things that anyone's done for me in a long time. And it's been a wild weekend.
It's been a while. Listen, man, any way I can help you, I'm glad. Give me a hug, man. Give me a hug. Thank you, man. Honestly, it wouldn't have been the same without you. But, I really appreciate you, man. And honestly, just your outlook on life, everything, it's just really, really admirable.
Well, my friends, we came to this random state in America and met some great people, but I can safely say I will never be returning here again, as the KKK now have a direct reason to target me. So my friends of the NDL, we have defeated another enemy. Please like and subscribe to join us. You're not ready for what's coming next.
That was a fun video.
Hey guys, Super Horror Bro Mike here, and in today's video we return to the world of haunted children's TV shows as we explore the story, secrets and endings of Amanda the Adventurer 2. And before we start this video, it should be understood that I expect you to have a basic knowledge of the first game and its story and characters before diving into this one. While I will be recapping certain elements of the original Amanda the Adventurer, for the most part I will assume people watching this video understand the events of a prior game. So if you've not yet caught up...
Actually, you know what? They're back. Tick tock. Time's running out. I'm getting tired of waiting.
Riley? Riley? Riley, are you okay? Riley, get out of there!
You're okay. Let's do what we came to do and get out of here. Run.
Strangers.
You should never.
What are you even doing here?
Nobody wants you here.
I just got in. We need to get moving.
Can you even hear us? What is with this guy?
Why have you been letting this stranger mess with us this whole time? Can we please get rid of him?
What the hell happened in here? I'm gonna come check on you.
Come on! Come on! Where is he going?
Why wouldn't you help us? I trusted you.
And what did I just say about strangers?
Let's get rid of this guy already.
Amanda, can we please go home?
Sure, Willie. I don't want to play anymore today anyway.
Okay, I don't know who the Fox played. Fuck off with that. Because that's like annoying to watch.
Did that thing do this? I'm really glad you're okay. Let's gather the tapes, quickly. I'll go grab what I can from the library, and then we've really got to get out of here.
Oh, Riley, please. Oh, God, I'm praying you hear this. Someone can get this to you. You can stay safe so I can protect you. Hey, please, just don't watch the tapes. Destroy them. God, what did you think? How could I possibly involve you in this? I'm so sorry. I couldn't. Everyone who's tried to figure it out, they're all dead. Joanne is dead. She just... Please. I can't bear the thought of it. The letter I wrote, I was wrong. Riley, there is no higher calling. There is only suffering. Pain. If you've never seen me again, just please listen. I was so stupid and arrogant to think we could beat them. He's already gone. I can't let you get lost too, please.
Damn.
Riley, I don't know what to. I am so sorry. Kate died because of me. My brother was one of the kids who disappeared.
Oh, is she drunk?
All I wanted was to find him. And someone came to me. They told me he was trapped and that the only way to free him was to smash the tapes. And I believed them. I brought you here to destroy these. I thought I was doing the right thing. The night she died, I went to your aunt's house. She'd been working so hard to find the truth, but all I wanted was to get Jordan back.
Yeah, that's true.
I screamed at Kate to give me the tapes, and then that creature. It was horrible. I pushed Kate out of there, begged her to run. I didn't want her to get hurt because of me, but then she... I think it was protecting the tapes. We didn't know. Kate didn't know. And now I've led those psychos right to her house. They're the ones who burned it down. It was to destroy those tapes. I know it. I saw the letter she wrote to you. I know she trusted you to pick up where she left off. And I took advantage of that trust to bring you here, to find the tapes. I don't know if you can ever forgive me. But I do know that Hamlin needs to be brought down. I won't be their pawn anymore. I will do whatever I can to... Riley, take these and get out of here. Go! I'll be right behind you. I promise.
Jordan's dead. Okay. So yeah, it does seem like that is kind of. It does seem like that is what
So it looks like the world of indie horror games has a brand new headliner, and its name is Poppy Playtime. In the now decade that's passed since Five Nights at Freddy's basically created what we now call mascot horror, a ton of contenders have entered the ring to varying levels of success. But back in 2021, we got what might be the strongest new mascot horror series since Five Nights at Freddy's, Poppy Playtime. Love it or hate it, call it brain rot if you want, but this game blew up and has really captured the attention of indie horror fans and theorists everywhere. And they managed to do all that with a chapter
I'm just
1
gonna go
that was
AFK
only
real
like
quick for a little bit,
45
chat,
minutes
because I'm
long.
gonna
But, you
go
know,
get
the
a
game
drink
had
and
cool setting,
get
a
some
lot
food,
of
so I'll be back in a
intrigue
bit.
and world building, a fun core gameplay mechanic, that is to say, a gameplay mechanic at all, and most importantly, a fantastic monster design. And as we're now on the cusp of the game's highly anticipated 4th chapter dropping in January, I figured, oh yeah, I should probably play this. So let's just dive right in and see if I can survive Poppy Playtime. So the game boots up and we are, us, I guess. Just some random person, no face, no name, no tax identification number, just a human being who is alive. And we're entering our former workplace, the old abandoned factory of Playtime Co., a toy company known for such classic, totally not terrifying toys such as Huggy Wuggy, Mommy Longlegs, and the little doll who's just like a real girl, Poppy Playtime. That's the name of the game! Now the reason we're here is because of this note we received on Playtime Co.'s stationery. It says, everyone thinks the staff disappeared 10 years ago. We're still here, find the flower. A pretty upsetting note to receive, no doubt. Not because of the ominous message or anything, but because of that apostrophe. Worry. Yikes. Anyway, we make our way to the old factory, and right away, I'm getting pure Bendy and the Ink Machine vibes. You know, abandoned factory that used to make some kind of kids' entertainment product, now totally run down, yet seemingly housing many disturbing secrets. I've definitely seen this before, except back then, I was seeing it all in sepia tone. Ugh. There's not much to do here right now. I look around, find a VHS tape that plays a vaguely threatening security message, and other than that, it's just a bunch of doors that I can't open. This one has a keypad though, and after searching around for a color code of some kind, I was able to get inside and pick up literally the entire game. This is the Playtime Co. Grab Pack, and literally every single bit of the gameplay in Poppy Playtime revolves around this thing. You get a toy hand that you can extend super far out to grab stuff, and that also acts as a key to unlock certain doors. We only got the one hand for the pack right now, but that is enough to get us past the reception area, and oh. Hello, sir. This is Huggy Wuggy. Yes, I have to say these names throughout the entire video. He's one of the most popular Playtime Co. toys, and the single character from this game that you have almost certainly seen somewhere, whether you've played Poppy Playtime or not. Legit, I see plushies of this guy at kiosks at my local mall, and I know that sometime soon, this guy's gonna look a lot less friendly and probably start chasing after me, but right now, he's just kinda chilling. I give him a high five. Yeah, we explore a bit more and get more acquainted with the game's mechanics, specifically by using the grab pack to link electrical currents together to restore power to different areas of the factory, which, you know, come to think of it, might be a decent explanation as to why the company shut down. I mean, yeah, giant roaming monsters is one thing, but a kid's toy that literally conducts, channels, and redirects electricity? Dude, the lawsuits write themselves. No wonder this place just shut down. Okay, maybe the monsters are the problem. Yeah, he's gone. So we delve deeper into the factory, solve some puzzles, score the second hand for the grab pack, and finally reach the Make a Friend room. I know exactly what's about to happen in here, and I'm not excited. You gotta activate this machine to get a toy. That toy then acts like a key to unlock this door in the back, unveiling an empty hallway shrouded in darkness. Take a few steps in, and there he is! There's our guy! Woo! Huggy Wuggy just barges in and chases after us. And if he catches us, take a wild guess. That's the one. Luckily, I watch Markiplier. Who's coming? So I knew exactly what to do. As soon as this Wilt from Foster's Home looking thing starts stalking me, I turn around and beeline right to this conveyor belt vent shaft. And now it's a good old-fashioned chase sequence. And even though I've watched plenty of videos of this sequence, I still got turned around a few times and got a few classic jump scares. It really shows how different it is to watch something versus being in it. It's very interesting. But once I make it out of the other side of the vent system, I find myself in this giant chamber? Is that what this is? Is that what you'd call this? This is kind of this giant open space with catwalks everywhere. I don't really know what the purpose of this is. But no time to think about that. Huggy Wuggy's still on my tail. So we just Ooh. Oh, that one looked rough, dude. I'm sure he's fine. But with Huggy taken care of, I notice a giant flower painted on the wall across the room. That's gotta be the flower mentioned in the note, right? It's the only flower we've seen so far. At the center of the flower is a door that leads to a disturbingly normal hallway, like the kind you'd find in your grandma's house. But it's what we find inside that changes everything. At the end of this hall is a glass case housing a Poppy doll. We open it up, the room goes dark, and we hear Poppy's voice say, "You opened my case," before the credits roll on Chapter 1. Well, not a whole lot actually happened there, so let's just jump right into chapter 2. Picking up exactly where we left off, like literally, we backtrack our way out of the weird grandma hallways and find ourselves back in the Playtime Factory proper, where we're introduced to 2 things. 1, a new gameplay mechanic where we can use the grab pack arms to swing around, which is funny because in chapter 1 I accidentally got tangled up during one of those electricity puzzles and this happened. Okay. Okay. And now it can happen on purpose. But the other thing we're introduced to is Poppy herself. She's a living doll creature who, unlike everyone else I've met so far, actually doesn't seem to want to kill me. That's a nice change of pace. In fact, she says she knows a way out of here. Some kind of train deeper into the factory that Poppy can get us codes to activate. But right when it seems that things are getting better, Poppy is snatched away by this long noodly arm thing and dragged down a deep dark hole. Well, I mean, we went through a hole, found another hole, and jumped down the hole. A few more rooms and puzzles later, we meet that very same noodly arm thing and the creature it's attached to, Mommy Longlegs. Yet another monster based on a Playtime Co. toy, this one from 1991. As one of those like rubbery action figures that you're meant to pose however you want, but this Mommy Longlegs is more of a giant creepy spider thing who makes a pretty big statement right away by ripping off my right hand. Ah! I was using that, but instead of killing us dead right then and there, Mommy Longlegs decides to turn all of this into a game. Classic horror villain plan. Toy with your victim for your own amusement, even though they will likely beat your game anyway, and now you're right back to square one, so you just do what you should have done in the first place and attack them. Why even give them the window? So, Mommy Longlegs tells us to push forward and find her 3 different games to play. Each game we win will grant us part of the train code, and if we don't follow the rules, we will be eaten alive. Works for me. And with that, we enter the game station. Huh, funny. You know, for a company called Playtime Co., I wonder why they didn't call it the PlayStation. Apparently, the game station here was Mommy Longlegs' like whole deal back when the factory was up and running. When families came to tour the place, kids could play here and Mommy Longlegs would guide them through the various different games to play. But if that gangly weirdo wants to disembowel me, she's gonna have to do a bit better than this because I killed these games. First up was I found a new hand, by the way. This one's green. You can hold an electrical charge. No, it's not a big deal. First up was Musical Memory, which is just a game of Simon Says. What's with all the Simon Says stuff lately? Press the buttons to the corresponding colors within the time limit. That's it. But of course, if you take too long or fail too many times, this big bunny animatronic will come down and kill you. And to be fair, this wasn't like a breeze or anything. I'm playing on a controller, and trying to line up my shots could be a little tricky at times. Plus, the animatronic bunny kept clashing these symbols together, and you could always hear it getting closer and closer, which really added to the stress of it all. And then they tried to get cute about it by adding new colors that were hidden behind you, or things like letters and numbers and random junk like that. So by the end, the whole thing turned into some chaotic nightmare that you're just supposed to completely bail out of. Weirdly enough, the whole thing gave me like Undertale vibes, like papyrus traps and stuff like that. But even though I wasn't perfect, nor was I particularly graceful, I managed to get through the whole thing first try and snag the first part of the train code. But I was kind of disappointed I didn't get to see the bunny jump scare though. And I guess I'm not alone there because Mommy Longlegs is not happy that I beat this game. You know, that's okay. Maybe she'll get the chance to kill me and eat me on the next one. Game number 2 is Whack-A-Wuggy. I'm smack dab in the middle of a room that's full of holes, and I just gotta wait for a bunch of different color Huggy Wuggies to pop out and give them a good smack in the face to send them back from whence they came or whatever. So mechanically, it's kind of the same game as the last one, but I guess a little bit more risky. But even so, I still killed it, man. One try, first try, didn't get jump scared at all. Either I'm getting pretty good at these mascot horror games, or this game is not actually very challenging. So with that done, I gotta get back to the game station. And to do that, I gotta do something that I haven't talked about a whole lot so far, the puzzle solving. And honestly, this might sound kind of weird, but this is what I play these games for. You know, I love the aesthetics, I love the monsters, the scares are really fun, but honestly, I really love just getting some chill downtime to solve puzzles. I mean, I like puzzles. So even though most people would call this section where I'm just trying to use the electric hand thing to open all these doors and clear a path forward, you know, most people would probably call them boring or filler. This is where I'm having the most fun. You might ask why I don't just play puzzle games. Puzzle games are harder than this, and I'm not that smart. And plus, these are the sections where you really start to find those little bits of lore that keep you invested. Like right here. Who was that? Why'd they help me?